Chosen one, the only soul who can match your frequency is approaching. Do not scroll past this, because what I am about to reveal is tied to a blessing you have been praying for in silence. The only soul who can match your frequency is approaching, and this means that the deep vibration of your spirit is about to be met by someone I have prepared with the same fire, the same hunger, and the same calling. This is not about romance alone, and it is not about surface connection. It is about divine alignment that will shift your path in ways you cannot yet see. If you miss this, you may overlook a miracle standing right in front of you. So stay with me and listen carefully to every word I speak into your heart. You have felt different for a long time, and that difference was not an accident. I set you apart, and I tuned your heart to hear my voice in ways others around you could not understand. Many walked beside you, but could not truly walk with you, because their spirit was not vibrating at the level I placed inside you. Comment, Amen. When I say that the only soul who can match your frequency is approaching, I am telling you that I am sending someone whose spirit recognizes yours without confusion. This person will not be intimidated by your depth, your calling, or your hunger for truth. They will not try to dim your light, because their light burns with the same holy fire. You will feel peace, not chaos, when this alignment happens, and you will know it is from me. For years you have tried to explain yourself to people who could not understand the way you think, the way you feel, or the way you dream. You felt alone in crowded rooms and unheard in loud conversations. That loneliness was not a punishment, it was preparation. I was refining your frequency so that when the right soul appears, you will recognize what is rare and not settle for what is common. This approaching connection is not random. I have been working behind closed doors in both of your lives, shaping circumstances, closing wrong paths, and protecting you from distractions. Every delay, every rejection, every disappointment had a purpose. I was clearing the space for something sacred that would not compete with confusion. Within your spirit, there is a rhythm that beats in sync with my heart. That rhythm is what I call your frequency, and it carries faith, resilience, compassion, and strength. The one who is coming carries the same rhythm, though their journey looked different from yours. When your paths cross, you will not feel the need to shrink or prove yourself, because you will both stand firm in who I created you to be. You have been wondering why certain relationships never felt complete. You sensed something missing, like a song that never reached its final note. That was because you were trying to harmonize with souls who were not tuned to your spiritual level. I did not allow you to stay in those spaces, because I knew they would eventually drain you. The one who is approaching has also walked through isolation. They have cried out to me in moments when no one understood them. They have questioned why they felt so different from those around them. I allowed both of you to go through seasons of growth alone, so that when you finally meet, you come together whole, not broken. Before I continue, if you feel my spirit confirming this in your heart, like the video. Your simple action of faith can open doors you have been waiting on, because obedience in small things prepares you for greater alignment. You must understand that this meeting will not just change your emotional world, it will shift your purpose. When two frequencies aligned with me come together, they amplify one another. You will push each other closer to me, not further away. You will encourage prayer, growth, discipline, and courage in each other's lives. This is why the enemy tried to convince you that you were too much or not enough. He wanted you to lower your standards and compromise your spiritual sensitivity. But I did not allow that lie to take root in you completely. I kept whispering to your heart that you were designed for something deeper. The soul who can match your frequency will not mock your faith. They will not roll their eyes when you speak about my guidance. Instead, they will lean in because they too have felt my hand move in their life. Your conversations will carry substance, and your silence will carry peace. There will be a moment when you feel a calm certainty settle over you. It will not be loud or dramatic, but it will be steady and grounded. That calm will be my confirmation that you are standing in alignment with my plan. You will sense that you are no longer striving to be understood. You have survived storms that others never saw. You have endured heartbreak without losing your faith in me. Those experiences strengthened your frequency, sharpening your discernment. Now you are no longer attracted to noise, you are drawn to depth. The approaching soul is not perfect, but they are purposeful. I have refined their character through trials, just as I refined yours. They carry scars, but those scars tell a story of perseverance and trust. When you see each other's wounds, you will not judge, you will understand. This union is not about dependency, it is about partnership under my covering. I will remain the center, and from that center you will build something stable. You will pray together, dream together, and face challenges with unity instead of division. Do not rush ahead of me trying to force this meeting. I control timing with precision, and I never arrive late. Continue walking in obedience and keep your heart open without lowering your standards. Comment 1212. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As this unfolds, you will realize that I was protecting you from connections that would have distracted you from your destiny. You will see how my hand gently redirected you when you were about to settle. Every closed door was mercy in disguise. The soul approaching you has been guided through lessons that mirror your own. They have learned how to stand back up after rejection, how to forgive without applause, and how to keep believing when results were delayed. I did not waste their tears, just as I did not waste yours. Every trial was shaping them into someone strong enough to stand beside you without fear. You must understand that matching your frequency does not mean copying your personality. It means carrying the same depth of faith, the same hunger for truth, and the same commitment to growth. This connection will feel balanced, not forced. You will not feel drained after conversations, but strengthened and steady. There will be signs that confirm my hand in this. You will notice how easily your values align and how naturally your goals connect. You will see how both of you prioritize integrity over image. These small confirmations will build a foundation of trust that cannot be shaken by surface storms. Do not be surprised if the meeting feels familiar, as if your spirits recognize each other before your minds do. I knit your journeys together long before you were aware of each other's existence. I was writing parallel stories that were always meant to intersect. What seems sudden to you has been planned by me for years. This is not a casual encounter. It is a divine appointment that carries purpose beyond emotion. When 2 aligned frequencies unite under my authority, they create momentum that pushes both lives forward. You will inspire one another to take steps you were afraid to take alone. You have sometimes questioned whether anyone could truly understand the fire inside you. That fire was placed there by me, and it was never meant to be extinguished. The one approaching will not try to control that fire or compete with it. They will protect it because they recognize it as sacred. There will be depth in your conversations that feels rare in this world. You will talk about faith without embarrassment and about purpose without fear. You will share dreams that once felt too big to say out loud. Instead of shrinking those dreams, this person will speak life into them. I am not bringing someone into your life to complete you, because you are already complete in me. I am bringing someone who complements what I have already built inside you. Together, you will operate with clarity instead of confusion. Together, you will reflect my design for unity and strength. The waiting season was necessary. During that time, I removed attachments that would have limited you. I healed wounds that would have distorted your perception. I strengthened your boundaries so you would recognize healthy alignment when it appears. You must remain alert and discerning. Not every strong emotion is divine alignment. I will give you peace that goes beyond excitement, a calm assurance that settles in your spirit. That peace will be your anchor. The approaching soul will not be intimidated by your growth. They will celebrate it. When you succeed, they will rejoice without jealousy. When you struggle, they will stand firm instead of stepping back. This is how you will know the frequency truly matches. There will be mutual respect that does not waver with mood. There will be accountability without control. There will be love that honors my presence rather than ignoring it. I am teaching you patience even now. I am reminding you that divine timing cannot be rushed by anxiety. Trust that I am positioning both of you exactly where you need to be. Comment 333. There may be moments of nervousness when you sense this connection forming. That is natural because you are stepping into something significant. But do not let fear convince you to retreat. I am covering this with my protection. You have spent years building strength in solitude. You learned how to rely on me when no one else showed up. That foundation will not disappear when companionship arrives. Instead, it will strengthen the bond, because both of you will come together anchored in me first. I am not bringing chaos into your life. I am bringing clarity. The soul approaching you will respect your calling and your boundaries. They will not pressure you to abandon the path I placed you on. You will notice how both of you value growth over comfort. Instead of encouraging complacency, you will challenge each other to become better. This healthy tension will not break you, it will sharpen you. Remember that unity under my guidance multiplies impact. Together, your prayers will carry greater authority. Together, your faith will feel stronger. Together, you will withstand trials that once seemed overwhelming. This alignment will not remove every challenge from your path. There will still be obstacles, because growth requires movement. But you will no longer feel like you are fighting alone. There will be shared strength where there was once isolation. Do not allow past disappointments to harden your heart. I know you have been hurt before. I know promises were broken and expectations were unmet. But I have been healing you quietly, layer by layer. The approaching soul is also healed in areas that once caused pain. That healing allows both of you to meet without projecting old wounds onto each other. It creates space for honesty and maturity. There will be moments when you look back and realize how perfectly I orchestrated the journey. You will see that if you had met sooner, you would not have been ready. You will understand that delay was protection, not denial. Stay faithful in your current responsibilities. Continue walking in obedience and integrity. I am aligning circumstances beyond what you can see. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. When the time comes, you will not need to force conversation or manipulate outcomes. Things will unfold with ease because my hand will be guiding each step. Trust that I am not playing with your heart. This connection carries purpose for your future, not just your present. It will influence decisions, shape opportunities, and strengthen your spiritual walk. It will remind you that I reward faithfulness in ways that exceed expectation. Lift your head and remain hopeful. The loneliness you once felt is not your permanent reality. I am shifting you into a season of alignment and partnership. Hold on to my promises, even when you cannot yet see the person I am preparing. Continue refining your character, because that refinement attracts what is meant for you. Comment 777, I am not finished with your story. I am adding a new chapter that reflects growth, maturity, and purpose. The only soul who can match your frequency is drawing closer with every passing day. Stay anchored in me, because I am the source of the frequency you carry. As long as you remain connected to me, you will never lose your identity. I will guide you into this union with peace, clarity, and strength, and you will know without doubt that it was I who brought it to pass. I have watched you wrestle with doubt in quiet moments. You wondered if you were asking for too much when you desired depth, loyalty, and spiritual maturity. But I placed those desires in you because they reflect my design for your life. I did not create you to settle for shallow connection when your spirit was built for covenant strength. The one approaching has also refused to settle. They walked away from situations that looked convenient but felt wrong. They chose integrity over temporary comfort. In that obedience, they proved they were ready for something greater. When your frequencies meet, there will be balance. You will not feel like you are carrying the emotional weight alone. There will be shared responsibility, shared prayer, and shared vision. That balance is part of my blessing. You must let go of the belief that strong love must be dramatic or chaotic. I am not sending turmoil disguised as passion. I am sending steadiness, loyalty, and depth that lasts. The peace you will feel is not boredom, it is confirmation. This connection will not erase your individuality. I formed you with unique strengths, perspectives, and gifts. The approaching soul honors those differences instead of competing with them. Together, you will create harmony without losing identity. You will notice how naturally respect flows between you. Words will be chosen with care instead of used as weapons. Disagreements will not feel like battles, but opportunities to grow. That maturity will reveal my hand at work. I am also preparing you to receive this without fear. Past disappointments tried to teach you that vulnerability leads to pain, but I am healing that belief so you can open your heart again. You cannot experience divine alignment while guarding every doorway. The approaching soul will not demand perfection from you. They will value authenticity over performance. In their presence, you will not feel pressure to pretend. That safety is part of my covering. Do not confuse this alignment with instant ease in every area. Growth will still challenge you. But instead of pulling you apart, those challenges will refine your unity. You will face them as a team, anchored in me. I am aligning more than emotions. I am aligning purpose. When two souls walking in obedience unite, their impact multiplies. Your shared faith will create strength in decisions, resilience in trials, and courage in new opportunities. You have sometimes felt like your spiritual hunger made you stand out too much. You feared it might push people away, yet the one approaching shares that hunger. They long for depth, truth, and my presence just as you do. This is why I allowed you both to grow in solitude first. Isolation refined your character. It taught you to lean on me instead of clinging to distraction. Now that foundation will support something lasting. There will be a moment when your heart recognizes alignment before your logic fully understands it. That recognition will not be reckless emotion. It will be the quiet witness of my spirit confirming what I have orchestrated. Comment 555. I am reminding you not to rush the unfolding. Even when you sense something meaningful forming, allow me to guide each step. Patience protects what is sacred. Impulsiveness can damage what was meant to grow steadily. The one who matches your frequency will value prayer. They will not mock your devotion or question your desire to seek my will. Instead, they will stand beside you in faith. That shared reverence for me is the core of your alignment. I have seen the nights when you felt unseen. I heard every whispered prayer where you asked if anyone would truly understand you. I was already preparing the answer while you were still asking. My timing may have felt slow, but it was precise. The approaching soul also carries lessons carved by hardship. They know what it means to rebuild after disappointment. That empathy will allow them to handle your heart with care. You will feel understood instead of judged. As this connection unfolds, you will notice growth in yourself. Old fears will lose their grip. Confidence rooted in me will rise within you. You will realize that divine companionship strengthens rather than weakens your independence. Remember that I remain the center. No person replaces my role in your life. When both of you keep me first, the relationship stays healthy. When you drift from that center, confusion tries to enter. This is why I am speaking so clearly now. I want you prepared, not surprised. I want you hopeful, not skeptical. I want you to receive what I am bringing without sabotaging it through fear. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There will be shared laughter and shared quiet moments. There will be conversations that stretch late into the night because your spirits connect deeply. In those moments, you will sense gratitude rising within you. You will know I answered in a way that exceeded your expectations. Do not let impatience convince you to grasp at substitutes. I am not withholding goodness from you. I am ensuring that what arrives is worthy of your growth. The wait has purpose even now. I am proud of the way you have guarded your integrity. I am pleased with the strength you developed when no one was watching. Those qualities attract what matches your frequency. Keep cultivating your faith, your discipline, and your compassion. What you nurture within yourself prepares you for what stands before you. Alignment is not accidental, it is cultivated through obedience. The approaching soul will not be perfect, but they will be willing to grow. They will value communication, accountability, and prayer. That willingness to mature together is what sustains unity. You are not stepping into dependency, you are stepping into partnership. There is strength in shared vision when it is rooted in my guidance. When doubt whispers that this sounds too good to be true, remember my track record in your life. I have delivered you from situations that could have destroyed you. I have opened doors you thought were permanently closed. I have carried you through valleys you never expected to survive. Trust that I am capable of orchestrating alignment as well. My power is not limited to rescue, it also establishes blessing. Comment 999. Lift your eyes beyond temporary disappointment. What I am building is long-term. The connection approaching you is not about momentary excitement, it is about sustainable strength. You will feel gratitude not only for the person, but for the journey that prepared you. You will understand that every tear and every delay served a purpose. I was shaping you for something worthy of your spirit. Remain faithful in small things. Continue to seek me first. The closer you stay to my presence, the clearer your discernment becomes. The only soul who can match your frequency is not drawn to surface charm. They are drawn to authenticity and faith. They will see the real you and value it. The frequency you carry has been tested. It was strengthened through rejection, sharpened through waiting, and purified through surrender. You did not always understand why I allowed certain doors to close, but those closures protected your future. If I had allowed you to stay in spaces that were beneath your calling, you would have adjusted your frequency downward just to survive. I refused to let that happen. I guarded your depth, even when you felt misunderstood. I preserved your sensitivity, even when others called you too intense. What they could not handle was never meant to define you. The soul approaching you has also been refined by fire. They have faced seasons where they questioned their own worth. They have endured moments when they felt alone in their convictions. Yet they held on to me, and in that faithfulness, I strengthened them. When you finally stand face to face, there will be a sense of recognition that feels deeper than attraction. It will feel like peace settling over chaos. It will feel like coming home to a place you have never been before. That is the evidence of frequencies aligning under my design. Do not expect fireworks to be the only sign. I do not always confirm alignment through overwhelming emotion. Sometimes I confirm it through steady, calm, and consistent character. Watch how they treat others, how they speak when frustrated, and how they respond to correction. True alignment reveals itself through integrity. The one who matches your frequency will not crumble when challenged. They will not disappear when things require effort. Instead, they will lean in and choose growth. You have grown into someone who values depth over distraction. You no longer chase attention that does not carry substance. That maturity is what makes you ready for this season. I have been shaping your standards so you can recognize what is worthy of your heart. There will be moments when vulnerability feels risky. Opening your heart again after disappointment takes courage. But I am strengthening you to trust wisely, not blindly. Trust guided by discernment is not weakness, it is wisdom. The connection forming will honor your calling. It will not compete with your purpose or demand that you shrink. Instead, it will expand your vision and challenge you to rise higher. Together, you will build something that reflects my faithfulness. Remember that this alignment is not solely about companionship, it is about impact. When two obedient hearts walk together, their influence extends beyond themselves. You will encourage others through your unity and faith. I am teaching you to remain grounded even as hope rises. Anticipation is beautiful, but it must remain anchored in me. If you place the person above me, confusion will follow. Keep me at the center, and everything else will find its proper place. There may be small tests along the way, not to harm you, but to confirm maturity. Alignment must be supported by character. When differences surface, you will see whether both of you are willing to communicate and grow. The one approaching will respect your boundaries. They will not pressure you to compromise values I placed in your heart. They will recognize that your faith is not optional, it is foundational. That respect is a clear sign of matching frequency. You have been faithful in your waiting, even when it felt exhausting. I saw every moment you chose patience instead of settling. I honored every decision to walk away from what felt wrong. Those sacrifices were seeds planted in faith. Now those seeds are beginning to produce fruit. The season of alignment is unfolding step by step. Comment 1010. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Do not let fear whisper that this will end like past disappointments. The circumstances are different because you are different. Growth changes outcomes. Healing changes perception. You are not the same person who once tolerated inconsistency. You are not the same person who ignored red flags to avoid loneliness. I have strengthened your discernment so you can protect what I am building. The approaching soul also carries discernment. They are not seeking convenience. They are seeking depth, loyalty, and spiritual partnership.